나는 다음 거는 multiplied blessings will follow you and your generations. Joy and my gratitude to the Almighty and to each and every one who has assembled, and especially the master of ceremony is who? Mr. Joseph Philippus. God give me hand. So, a single man with the vision, he gathered everybody. I don't know how much struggles he faced, running up and down, making calls every now and then, but still he made it. And this is my first time, the sixth time. So really, it's a milestone in the history, right? So I wish you guys all the best and let your service continue. God bless you.
Start my speech by saying thank you, because this is a wonderful event. Indeed, I'm very humbled and honored to be here with all my schoolmates, with my parents, with my wife and children, and all my friends and you students. So it is a very precious moment. So I would like to thank God first, and I would like to thank my mom and dad, my teachers, thank all my friends. In the day and age, giving the time is very, very important than giving the money. So who all shared their experience. She's having an urgent emergency appointment. The patient is waiting for her. So எல்லாருமே busy people who have spent their time, taken their time and they've assembled here just to motivate you, just to inspire you by sharing their experience. And also I thank you all the students who are here to receive the scholarship awards, and thank you for the parents as well. So firstly, ma'am பேசும்போது ma'am told me when I started this, he told me about my vision. So then Priya came and narrated our journey. So I would like to share a little bit about the vision that I had 6 years back. So this is the 6th annual ceremony. 6 years back when I was in India, I came on holiday. So I wanted to organize a reunion. So reunion, I called all my friends. We all said, okay, let's have a party. Let's have. It's going to be a wonderful time, because I think that time when we met, when we assembled, I think it was after 17 years. 17 years that we were that way. I wanted to make something remarkable. So wanted to start something wherein it will be helpful. இப்போ உங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாருமே என்ன தெரியுமா, இந்த ஈவெண்ட்டோட essence, the essence of this event is giving back. We were able to give back to the school something that we learned from here. That is why we are sitting here. That's why we are here. So this giving is very, very important. So appuram the thought vandhu, why don't we sponsor some students, help the students with some scholarship awards, and our thought vandhu. So we all funded, everybody contributed whatever they could do. We started with 3 students in the first year, and we followed up 6 years. 6th year today we have 10 students in the list from 8 different schools. One thing which I wanted to specifically say thank you to Sir and ma'am is, now in the school la aarambichom, we started with 3 children from this school, but ma'am and Sir was very generous to accept this, because we widened our scope. Today we have students and parents from 8 different schools. So thank you. When I talk about the vision, I wanted to share one thing. Students are asking, உங்களுக்கு என்ன vision? What is your vision? Can somebody say? Vision வந்து நல்லா படிச்சு மார்க் வாங்குறது இல்ல. Vision வந்து நல்ல ஒரு வேலையில அப்பாயிண்ட் ஆகிறது கிடையாது. Vision வந்து நிறைய சம்பாதிச்சு ஒரு காரோ வீடோ வாங்குறது கிடையாது. That is all not vision. That is all desires. That is all achievement. இன்னைக்கு இங்க இருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு நல்ல வேலை இருக்கும், நல்ல வீடு இருக்கும், நல்ல கார் இருக்கும். If you ask them, at least from my humble experience, that is not a vision that is being fulfilled. That is all achievements in their life. Vision should be something that you give back. That is where you learn the power of giving. நாங்க வந்து இந்த பத்து இன்னைக்கு இங்க எல்லாரும் உட்கார்ந்துருக்காங்க. இன்னைக்கு எல்லாருமே சொன்னாங்க. Shushma was also saying that Joseph had the thought and everybody joined to him and make this happen. சொன்னாங்க. And the thought எனக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ண முடிஞ்சதுன்னா it's all because of friendship. You know what is the height of the friendship? My friend Das, so he got married. I was part of his engagement. It was a random coincidence. I just came on a holiday. He had his engagement. I was lucky enough to be part of it. திருப்பியும் நான் இந்த 2 holiday, because I asked him to come to join this event, and he came here. He had a boy baby. He was blessed with a boy baby, and he asked me to be the godfather of his son. So the friendship, the school friendship in the school campus oda mudiya podu kediyadu. It is going to come throughout your life. So that is something that you can think on. Friendship is something that the reason why we wanted new students to be here, and thank you ma'am for organizing this, is to learn something from here. Everybody who's sitting here is role models for you, because they've spent their time, they've been here, so they wanted to give something back. So on the giving vision should be something that should change somebody's life. That is how your vision should be. So don't ever have a vision saying that you have to get a good job or a good education. But that is, if you have that kind of a vision, you're limiting yourself. End of the students இருக்கிறனால I wanted to ask something. யாருக்கெல்லாம் for who the mathematics is favorite subject? Can you raise your hands please? Okay. So there are some mathematicians. So I would like to address all the students who have the favorite subject as maths. You know what the mathematics of life is? Anybody can do any guess? The mathematics of life is the happiness multiplies when you divide what you have. Okay? Even if you have a little, you have to divide that. Have some savings for somebody to change their lives. Each and every one are contributed here. So they all have contributed with whatever savings that they had to change your lives. So the scholarship award வாங்குற students எல்லாமே you should have this in your memory. You should, when you grow up, you have to give back. What you're receiving today has to go back. ஏன்னா இப்போ நீங்க வந்து as a students, you are in a phase of life wherein you are receiving. You're receiving from your parents, you're receiving from your friends, you're receiving from your teachers, to your school, to the society. But one day in life, you will get a chance, you will get an opportunity. There will be a phase in your life wherein London, we have underground trains. We call it a tubes, so which goes underground. Every minute go to station. I usually have a practice whenever I sit in an underground. Whenever the elderly people, any deserving people who feel if they want a seat, I offer them a seat. அது வந்து சின்ன வயசுல இருந்தே அந்த practice இருக்கு. So this was few years back. I was traveling in a tube. It was mid of the day. An old white lady, she was standing diagonally opposite to me. She was a bit far away, so I was a little bit embarrassed to call her loud and offer a seat. So I was looking at her, hoping that she would see me, and once she sees me, I can offer her a seat. பார்த்துட்டே இருந்தேன், ரொம்ப நேரமா பார்த்துட்டே இருந்தேன். And she was not looking at me, and every minute ஒரு stop வருது, and 3-4 stops pass by, and next stop is where I have to get down. So நான் பார்த்துட்டே இருந்தேன், நம்மளால ஆஃபர் பண்ண முடியலையே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்படி திரும்ப நான் எந்திரிக்கிறதுக்கு I was just about to stand up and just make my way towards the door, and there was another very old lady standing next to me on my left and looking at me. So focus is important in life, but please don't over focus on your goals. As I said, goals can only set the directions. You have to focus on today's task. இன்னைக்கு கிளாஸ்ல என்ன நடந்தது, இன்னைக்கு நம்ம லைஃப்ல என்ன நடந்தது, what were we able to achieve today. Just focus on the present. And ma'am said I was proud about past and also the future of it, because students have once again congratulations ma'am, your students have won so many awards in the ceremony there, and you are also proud about the past students here. So human always lives in 3 states: past, present and future. What is past? Past is about the richness of your memory. It's all about your richness. எந்த அளவுக்கு உங்களுக்கு நல்ல மெமரிஸ் இருக்கோ, it's all about the richness of the memory. And what is future? Future is richness of your imagination. That is your part of your vision. How good you can imagine what all you wanted to achieve in life. That is the richness of imagination. And the present is very, very important. You should not either cling into the past or you should not make too much future. So the present is very important. So please focus on your day-to-day activities. If you focus on day-to-day activities, if you're sincere about your task, definitely the success is inevitable. So that is why I always used to address to my teams, focus on your process. Focus on your process and focus on your task. The success is inevitable. A lot of leaders, what they do is they focus on the project deliverables, they focus too much on the deadlines, so they miss the present, they miss the daily task. That is one thing which I wanted to share with you. Ramesh he shared the PDCA. PDCA is a very prevalent, one of the tools that they use in corporate world. Students, I had an opportunity, it was a very privilege for me to address to all your teachers on Independence Day. Independence Day stage level. I came and I shared my experience with all your teachers. I told them I told them few coaching models, but I wanted to share one coaching model, which is GROW. You all should remember this, and also you should help your friends, sisters, brothers with this coaching model. GROW, G stands for goal, R stands for reality, O stands for options, A stands for will to have the way forward. If you want to achieve a goal, you need to make sure that it is a realistic goal. இன்னைக்கு நீங்க ஸ்கூல் டாப்பர் எடுக்கணும், 10th ல நான் டாப் ஆகணும், 12th ல நான் டாப் ஆகணும்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா you can have a goal. 2 things. எப்பவுமே எப்பவுமே வந்து நம்ம வந்து when for you to achieve a goal, there will be people who have interest, there will be people who have commitment. Interest is all about desires, what you want to achieve. You want to achieve as a school topper, you wanted to get into IIMs, which is talked about, you want to become a doctor. So that is all your goal, that is all your interest. But do you have the commitment to make your, you want to achieve as a school topper, you wanted to get into IIMs, which is talked about, you want to become a doctor. So that is all your goal, that is all your interest. But do you have the commitment to make your interest into reality? So that is very important. So I would like to share one thing. Goal பத்தி சொன்னேன், daily task பத்தி சொன்னேன். So how do you achieve these goals? So every single step that you take in life is very, very important. I hope you have, யாருக்கு இந்த physics favorite subject? Only one person? Okay. See, physics, you would have learned, there is only 1 degree of temperature that changes a hot water into a boiling water. And again, there is only 1 degree of temperature that will change the boiling water into a vapor. That 1 degree makes the difference. That one step that you will take in life is very, very important. And I would like to say that one student in the school who is hearing this speech can make a difference. This one event can inspire you. One student in the school can make a difference, and this one school in the country can change the world. That is how that one is very, very powerful. So I would like to finish saying that my kind request and recommendation is, you have to make a promise to take that one step. Could be whatever step that you want to take. Take that one step with the promise of having the interest and commitment to change your lives and to also help change other lives. Thank you.
Some teachers are sitting there, some parents are here. But China question, how many of them have walked back to your school? Parents or some teachers or some other students are here. How many of them have just gone back to your school and seen your pictures or something? I don't think so, everyone, very few of them. And why we are standing here, the batch what is here, every year they have walked back, they have gone to their teachers, they have taken the blessing. That's why they are here, ma'am. That's why we are here. So all the blessings of other teachers like you and parents and the parents, all of us. Okay.
to our juniors and seniors. We have one of our super senior here, Madhu, who was my friend and a good school friend, and he's back. Thank you, Madhu, for spending the time. I think you are the only one who's representing your batch. Do you want to come forward for a picture, please? And I would also like to thank Lata, who's one of our juniors, Derek Junior. And thank you for the time. Please come forward. Thank you for the time that you took and being here to support us. I think everybody's